Have you ever felt like there's something more going on behind the scenes of our everyday lives? What if I told you that some of the most interesting ideas about the human mind are wrapped up in conspiracy theories? Today, we're diving deep into the world of psychological conspiracy theories. These theories can make us question what we believe, who we trust, and even how we view the world around us. So, get ready to explore some mind-bending ideas that just might change the way you see things. First up, what exactly is a psychological conspiracy theory? These theories often revolve around the idea that unseen forces shape our beliefs, emotions, and behavior. Instead of just looking at the facts, they dive into the deeper dynamics of human psychology. Think of it this way: our minds are like an iceberg. What we see on the surface is just a small part of what's really happening underneath. Now, let's look at a classic example: the idea that mass media controls our thoughts. Many believe that news companies and social media platforms curate information in a way that influences public opinion. But is that really true? Research shows that our experiences and background shape the way we interpret information. So, while media certainly plays a role, we might be giving it too much power over our choices. Let's move on to another popular psychological conspiracy theory related to government surveillance. With tools like smartphones and smart speakers, many people feel like they are constantly being watched. You've probably heard stories of people who have talked about an item they want, only to see ads for it pop up later. This raises a deeper question: are we really being watched, or are we just connecting dots that aren't there? Psychologists suggest what we're experiencing is known as confirmation bias. We tend to notice and remember things that confirm our beliefs. So, when we see those ads, we might think it's proof of surveillance when really, it's just our mind making sense of coincidences. Next, consider the conspiracy theories surrounding big pharmaceutical companies. Many people believe these companies intentionally suppress cures for diseases to profit from treatments instead. This theory raises important discussions about the healthcare system and the trust we place in medical professionals. Skepticism can be healthy; we should question things. But we must educate ourselves and think critically about information sources. After all, scientists and medical professionals work hard to find solutions to health issues. Now, let's analyze another theory: the belief that certain groups are using mind control techniques. From subliminal messaging in advertising to claims about psychological manipulation in politics, this idea is everywhere. But are we really victims of mind control, or do we simply underestimate our own ability to think critically? Cognitive psychology suggests that we have a powerful ability to reason and question. But sometimes people seek simple explanations for complex issues, leading them to believe in mind control rather than understanding human nature. We can't talk about psychological conspiracy theories without mentioning social media. Platforms have changed the way we interact and view the world. Some believe they are used to manipulate public opinions or propagate false information. The truth is, while these platforms can spread misinformation, they also allow for diverse voices. Psychology tells us that consumer behavior is complex. We are influenced by social connections and the communities we belong to. So, while social media has its pitfalls, it gives us the power to share and understand various realities. Now, let's wrap up with a theory that's gaining traction: the simulation hypothesis. Some suggest that our reality is just a computer simulation designed by advanced beings. This might sound like science fiction, but it raises intriguing philosophical questions about existence and perception. However, it's important to remind ourselves that just because something is possible doesn't mean it's likely. By examining these ideas critically, we can better understand the motivations behind them. As we explore these psychological conspiracy theories, it's essential to remember the importance of critical thinking. While they can be fascinating and thought-provoking, we need to ground ourselves in facts and evidence. So what do you think? Have these theories changed the way you view the world, even just a little? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and comment below. Your thoughts matter, and we love hearing your perspective. Until next time, keep questioning, stay curious, and remember, reality is often stranger than fiction.